Hello everybody, it's Max again, and welcome back to my channel. I just filmed the 16 witchy questions video, which might go up before this or after, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm in that mood where I want to keep making YouTube videos, so I'm gonna give you guys an altar tour. I have two up right now. I'm gonna show you both, and I'm gonna try to keep it brief because I know that 16 question video was rambly as hell. So yeah, let's get started. So here we have the main altar, and I will try to zoom in and show you guys everything properly. It's multi-leveled, so this is my main working altar. This is where I do almost everything at. It's where I meditate, it's where I do all my spells, it's where I work with deity. And it's a bookshelf, actually, that I converted into a little altar, which I find most people doing. I would love to use a desk, but my desk is covered in shit right now, so I'll start up here actually. Up here I have a bunch of crystal jewelry and stuff, and I have a white rabbit's foot and a black one, and two black roses that my friend Sarah gave me. And I've got just like general crystal and herb information and art that I really like. This is a painting of Cernunnos that my friend Sarah did for me, this red one right here. It's in silhouette form, which I think is very fitting because, like I mentioned in my 16 Wishy Questions video, I don't work with him all that much. So, and this is a patch that my beautiful friend Lennon made for me, mailed me for my birthday, I think it was, or New Year's, I can't remember. That's some of their art up there too. Yeah, so it's just general information all around. These are 3 images of my goddess Morrigan. I think she looks so pretty, and I love how they kind of look like the triple moon a little bit with the ways that they're facing. I thought that was kind of clever. I have a little tiny besom right here. It's really cute. My mom got it for me. I thought it was adorable. This is the top of the altar where I do all the working stuff. Very fancy, very cluttered, very messy. We'll start over here. So back here I have the corner for air where I have my incense, and I have a couple of crystals back here associated with air. And then this is also the left side of my altar, so I keep my goddess Morrigan statue here, which is stunningly gorgeous and so detailed for its very tiny size. And then I have a selenite crystal, I have a little baby skull, I have rainbow quartz, I have an obsidian crystal ball, and then I have a black candle with a moonstone necklace on it. And then I have pine leaves in the back. And then I also got, I told you guys, I have like a shit ton of crystals. I've got a quartz pyramid and a quartz geode, I have an amethyst pillar, I've got a little diamond, I've got a crow feather underneath there. And yeah, now let's move to the center. This is the center of my altar, if you couldn't quite tell. I have a big white candle in the middle. I've got this beautiful altar tile that I got from Psychic Eye bookstore. I've got several little crystals surrounding it. I'm not going to bother to name them all because I'll probably fuck it up. But yeah, that's what I got in the middle. And then I have my athame, which is actually just an old letter opener that I felt spiritually connected to. And it was cheap because I already had it, so it was free. And yeah, that's my athame. And this is a wand that I made. It's got a big quartz crystal at the top, and then little moonstones leading to an emerald, and then more moonstone chips leading to amethyst. Very fancy, very fancy. And then moving to the right, I have my chalice for water. I've got a little ruby and a little glass crystal that my friend Jack made, that I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, give me that, I want it. But I have those two things there for the element of fire, and I have quartz here because, like I said, clear quartz is everything, and I'm gonna use this point to make it to make a staff. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Then I have my little bell and more, this is topaz on this candle, and then I have more pine leaves, and then I have my offering dish, which is currently filled with cashews, nuts of assorted kinds, coins, and herbs of assorted kinds. I have a little, I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but it's a little, I think, tangerine quartz? I think that's what it's called, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna make that into a necklace for my friend Lisa. I just have it kind of resting against the dragon. And then I have a fluorite pillar, seashell, rose quartz, another one of those glass crystals, labradorite, and I have this little chest right here, which is where I keep my chakra crystals, and I keep that ring that I told you guys about. Let me see if I can open it up. Yes, chakra crystals and ring. Very nice, very nice. I love this box. It was so much smaller than I originally thought on Amazon because I didn't look at the sizes. But I originally bought it because I thought it was going to be big enough to charge my tarot cards, which when you see them, they're kind of big. So, yeah. Moving on to the second tier of my altar, this is it. It's very aesthetic, in my opinion. I have a bunch of little jars full of little crystal chips that I got for Christmas. That little skull I also got for Christmas. That statue my mom got in Hawaii, it's supposed to be a little pygmy that brings good luck. And back there I have a giant bundle of sage! I love sage! And then I have this beautiful candle holder that I also got for Christmas that I use on S-Buds. I'm not going to talk about that. I have a little box right here where I keep all my tea candles, which I use for the Ancestors thing and for my other altar, which I'll show you in a minute. I have this little jar with a tea candle in it and rose petals. I don't know if you can see at all. But yeah, I haven't lit it yet. I just made it as a little charm. And then I have this potion right here in this bottle that my friend Lennon sent me. I made it to honor the goddess, and in here I just have oils and charcoal incense, and I have a pendulum in this little sack right here. But yeah, back there is just a bunch of charcoal, incense, and amethyst chips. And yeah, and then I have this horn that my lovely friend Mike got me. He didn't know what he was doing. But yeah, he gave this to me, and I am absolutely obsessed with this thing. I haven't gotten around to using it properly, but I love using like bones and horns and skins in my practice. And then I have in this little blue pouch another pendulum. I've got another smudge stick, another potion made of different things. This little box I put my materials in when I'm traveling. It has nothing in it right now, but when I travel, I could have used that as a charging box. That's what I originally bought it for too, but again, my tarot cards are too big. In this chest back here, I have a very, very, very large assortment of herbs. I have a lot of herbs in there. They barely fit. They're actually brimming and I can't properly close it. But I'm just going to keep adding to it because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I have all my magical books here, my grimoire on top, my tarot book, my book of mirrors, and just a little sketchbook that I use. And my sound bowl. In these jars I have an assortment of things, basically just more herbs, more crystals. I have standing spells in there, candles. I've just got a bunch of shit in these jars. Rose petals in those. I've got, like, that thing is filled to the brim with rose petals because I use them so often. I have this little candle that I edited a little bit. I just added herbs into it. It looks so messy on camera. It looks nicer in person. And then I have these two candles as well, which I put runes in. And I use the OM on them. And I have a potion right here, a potion right there, patchouli oil, apple juice. These are my oracle cards that I love so much. And these are my 3 tarot decks. I'm planning on getting more, of course, but I have an addiction. These are my main deck that I use all the time. This one, I kind of switch out with that one depending on the purposes, because this one has a bit, like, this one has really dark artwork, which I love, but it isn't always good when I'm doing reading for other people or when I'm trying to get less of a brutally honest answer, so I use this deck as well. This is my travel deck. It's the first tarot deck I ever got. I use it when I travel. Last row is where I just keep miscellaneous stuff. I keep all magic-related books here. I keep an old wand that I used to use, a black candle, red candles, just all the candles. Yeah, I have bags upon bags of candles. Salt, I have black salt back there too. Candle holders, more candles. My cauldron, In this I have dragon's blood, high john, and frankincense that I burn every time I do a ritual. Bottles for potions. It's a mess. Honestly, this whole thing is a mess. Oh, in there, I didn't talk about it, I've got a bunch of standing spells and binding spells. That's where I keep all my full moon work, pretty much, because on the full moons I typically do huge blessings and huge bindings, so if you are nice to me on a full moon, I'll do something good for you and I'll put it in there. So this is my second altar in the corner of my room. I use it as a seasonal altar. It has drawers in it, and I'm not going to open up those drawers because that is a tedious task. I'm just going to tell you what's in them. So in this bottom drawer I have a bunch of fabrics that I use as altar cloths. I only change out the altar cloths on my seasonal altars anyway, so I keep them there. In the second drawer I have incense and candles and just like an assortment of like jars and stuff that I can use. They're empty right now. And in the top drawer, which is covered by this fabric, I have whoa. Focus, please. In this top drawer, I have altar decorations depending on the Sabbath that we're at on the Wheel of the Year. Excuse me. And then we get to the actual altar. So I have my incense burner. I've got a fairy statue right here. Sorry I'm breathing so hard, guys. I don't know why. I change out this candle, of course, depending on the season, and I always keep this purple candle, this black candle right here. I have these 3 candles. This is another tarot deck that I have and I only use for this altar because it does not get along with my other decks. I don't know why, but this one hates everyone and it wants to be by itself, which is fine. And I use it on my seasonal altars to show which season it is. And right now Beltane is coming up, which I thought the Emperor, the Empress, and the Lovers was perfect. And then I've got, of course, the corners for the elements, so earth, air, fire, water, and then, yeah, that's my seasonal altar. And then, of course, I have up here artwork and stuff that is important to me. This is also something my friend Lennon sent me. It's a skull. I have no idea which animal. If anyone knows, please tell me. I'm pretty sure it'll be hard to tell, but it's beautiful. They painted it and they put a little rune on it and they put little pentacles on it. I thought it was gorgeous. They got it for me for my birthday. And that's a little sketch that my friend Denise did for me. It's so cute, right? That's me, if you can't tell. That's me. And then I have some of my artwork up here that's just goddess artwork, and I won't spend too much time showing you guys that because it's kind of messy, but you know what, that's fine. And then over there I have a painting of the goddess Morgan, but that's fine. And yeah, so those are my 2 altars. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you want to see on this channel if you have any requests. If you have questions about anything at all, whether it's spirituality or just general questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm about to go edit 2 videos, so I will see you guys next time. I don't know when that is, because I have very little time these days. And yeah, I'll see you later. Blessed be, thanks for watching.